Hey guys, Crusher045 here again. I've been having a lot of fun with this series, so I decided to go ahead and make another episode, continue along. As you can see, it's day 4, playing for an hour and a half, and I'm going to go ahead and launch into it and get started right away. Because last time I noticed the videos carry on for quite a while, and I would rather, obviously, not draw out the video any longer than it needs to be. Alright, so if we come over and look at the schedule real quick. We have Attilius Arena today, so it'll be another bout. I'm thinking for this episode, let me try and get through Iovis and Veneris, try and get through the training for tomorrow, and then I will stop the video because then we will pick up at the Colosseum as its own video. I'm excited to show you guys the Colosseum because I think you guys are going to enjoy it, but of course it's going to be its own separate thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started because as I saw last time, man, the combat, I'm not sure why it took so long last time, because when I do it on like casual playthroughs, I feel like it usually goes a lot faster.
Gladiators! Today the bout is at the Attilius Arena. This time I pick... you men over there. Let's move on. Don't fear death! Win! At all costs! There's no justice for the weak.
So one thing I didn't mention, it doesn't happen all the time. It's very, very rare that it will. But occasionally, Magarius will give us the option to volunteer if we want to go. And what that looks like is it'll get to that cutscene, but instead of saying skip, it'll say like who's willing to face death, and then we'll have the option to either go to the arena or we can choose to hold back and take another training day. So it can be useful later on if you want to pad your skills instead of making more money, but it just kind of depends. We're gonna go ahead and get started though, because I don't want to take up, like I said, more time than I need to. It's all team battles, battle royals, and survival today. No hunting, that's good. 10v10 kill general. So
Magarius' gladiators,
if you guys watch my videos enough, you'll start to notice that when it comes to killing generals, those tend to go by so fast.
Which gladiator camp is the
It's kind of funny because it literally is 10v10, but with the way that the mechanics work, if you kill the general, the game instantly ends. So it doesn't matter that it's 10v10. The alternative is, I think, if you lose your general, there's somewhere you have to defend a general. If you lose your general, you lose. So you've got to be very careful with that. Let's see if I can back up a little bit.
Follow me.
Alright, one thing I'm noticing right away, I think it's because both the weapons that we new equipment and the fact that our skills have gone up, but our attack damage is significantly better than it used to be.
Take care of you.
We're now doing almost triple what we were doing last time.
Go, go, go! Pieces. You want to die?
Alright, well that was faster than last time, that's good to see. Alright, let's see. Disappointing, so, I mean, it's not bad, but I didn't mention it last time, and I'm going to go ahead and mention it now. The prize money is how much you make, like flat rate. The bonus is how much is added on top of that, and then that together is percentage out to your debt and earnings. It is possible. It can happen sometimes where instead of actually earning anything, you can actually have a negative bonus where you pay back to the game. So it is important to have a good performance because the better you do, the more money you make, right? So it all actually does make a difference. Battle Royale. Now this is a kill off, which means we do have to kill all 10 of the enemies. So
Vegerius's gladiators, stand by.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the balance between my commentary and the game.
Gladiators!
Because sometimes, like, I have things that I need to add, like, you know, telling you more details or mentioning, like, how things are going. But it's really tough to decide when is best for me to speak and when's best for me to just play the game. If you guys have any suggestions, of course, I'm open to them. That said, I don't know if you guys have seen, but when it comes to damage numbers, if it's red, it means it's a counterattack of some kind. Green is... I honestly don't remember. That was weird. The audio was like all up in the air. It's a 1v1 for the finish here. There we go. Alright, so I don't think I mentioned this either. If you look at the health bar on the left is stamina, and on the right is a meter. That meter will slowly fill up the better we do. So this time I had a really great performance, as you guys can see with the bonus we got. But
Gladiators, exit!
when it comes to how that, what's that I just saw? Nah, well, that's not worth it. But when it comes to that meter, better you do it fills up. If it fills all the way up, it's like a slow motion special thing. I may have mentioned it, I just don't think I did. As you guys can probably tell, we're doing a lot better than the first time. And some of that
Vegerius's gladiators, stand by.
really does boil down to just the fact that we have much better skills, but it also is better equipment. So the game has kind of a slow start
Gladiators!
when you're playing a
The
new game.
men who lived!
Everything's kind of low ranked, your weapons aren't very good, you're not very good. When we do a new game plus eventually, your character just becomes really overpowered because everything at that point is already leveled up. So you guys will notice as we get further along, the game will speed up a little bit, especially with lower ranked matches. And of course, I'll get better at the game too, so it will be much easier. Alright, that was pretty good. You guys might also notice the types of enemies that we start to see will look repetitive. Like you're going to start to notice them appearing the same way as somebody else.
Gladiator.
That's a really
Exit.
good tablet. I didn't realize he dropped any tablets, but it's good. I don't know why today the camera controls feel backwards from what they usually are. It might just be the way that I'm seeing it, but... well, it's probably just my imagination.
Majarius' gladiators, it's your turn.
Alright, so the difference between Battle Royale and Survival, even though Battle Royale is, you know,
Many gladiators
you would think
have
a free-for-all,
come
but
to prove their
Survival is
strength,
more it's
and
more like...
most have fallen before your will.
It's kind of hard to explain it in a quick way, but basically Battle Royale is always 4 gladiators on the field, and they're all fighting each other, right? Survival is always 3 gladiators in the field, and the other 2 are always trying to kill you. So it's kind of a neat little twist on it. Alright, so if you guys are wondering if there's any benefit to hitting shields and all that, the answer is yes. If you take enough damage to a shield, you'll actually drop the equipment you're holding.
Take care of you. Let's get him. Hey, you. You know what you're doing.
This guy is over encumbered, and you can tell because his attacks are really slow. It can be a little hard to aim sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. I was waiting for him to open up that shoulder so I could go in and take him out.
Gladiator, exit.
Where is that tablet? Shield bash. I think I already have it, but can't hurt to pick it up. Yeah, there's a certain number of skills for each category. It doesn't hurt to have them because, like I said, New Game Plus, you might want to play a different build next time. So, all right, shield ram. I always usually do it here. Shield bash. Don't have any more passives though. Okay. How many more bouts do I have? One more? yeah, we'll do this bout,
Luxurious as gladiators.
and then
Stand
we'll go to
by.
the armory, maybe upgrade our swords and something like that. Because the Colosseum, there's no upgrade station, so
Many gladiators have.
yeah, when we get to the Colosseum, I'll explain it more. But there's no way to upgrade weapons, armor, or buy new weapons and armor at the Colosseum. The Colosseum is more for just combat. So, only way to earn stuff there is to pick it up off enemies. And there's actually a really, really cool mechanic at the Colosseum that I can't wait to show you guys and talk with you guys about. But we have to wait till we get there. So,
Attack! Pieces. Oh, hey,
okay.
you. Take care of you. Attack! Pieces.
Alright, there's also no enemy limit, we just have to survive for another minute. But you still want to do well, because obviously you get points.
Let's get him. Follow me. Attack! Go, go, go! You want to die? Hey, you!
Sometimes I like to bully the enemies after the fight's over, because you might kill them and you can pick up their weapons, but it's not.
Gladiator, exit!
Is there anything out here worth picking up? And the answer is no. Alright, well, we're actually making really good time in this video. It's only been about 18 minutes of recording, and we're already done with the bouts for the day. Because you can see if I go to try to do duel, not a high enough rank. So we're going to go ahead and store all of our equipment. We're going to walk out to the armory. We're going to upgrade some stuff. I don't know, is there anything in here that's worth not buying so much, but anything in here that's worth, like, that's left armor. I don't think I need that. Let's, the thing I really want is some leg armor, but
Welcome.
that'll come in a little while, I guess.
This one?
So,
This one?
yeah, let's do the both
Thank
the
you.
shield, oh, not the shield, the sword and the helmet.
This one? Thank you.
Alright, so now let's set it so we don't lose it, and we'll see what this does real quick. So now the sword does a 20% vitality raise if we counter an attack. That's the red damage number you'll see. It's a counter attack. The shield we already knew, and the helmet is now raising our 12% of our strength, which is really, really good, because now our attacks are going to be just that much more damaging. So, yeah, I'll make sure I set it again and store it. Alright. So that's going to be it for the combat. We have one more day of training to do, and then that'll be it for this episode after that. So let's see if we can
Do you want to enter the next bout?
get rolling with that. See what our debt number's looking like. Alright, we've 13 Palma so far, and we're at 935,000 in our debt. So we're trekking along. I mean, that's what. Oh, my math is not going to be great right now. 64,000 something that we've paid off, which is really good.
All right, get on the carriage.
Alright. Other thing I need to mention, because I did not mention it last time, and I don't know how this escaped my mind to mention, but basically, this game has 50 set days that you can play through. So we're on day 5 now. At day 50 is kind of the turning point of the story. So I said in the very beginning, I think that this is the ending we're going for is the longest ending. When you reach day 50, that's the end of the longer ending. So day 50 is what we're going to be shooting for. But that said, you can end it sooner if you pay off your debt sooner. And you can also, how do I put it? I don't know why my brain's suddenly going blank on this. But you can pay off the debt and end it. You can do other ways of ending it, like retirement and all that. But the biggest thing I can say is that day 50 is the end. So if you're wondering our timeline of how long this series is going to take, just keep in mind day 50. Day 50 is going to be the end of the first season, if you will, or first playthrough. And then when we do the second playthrough, it'll be a little bit different. But hopefully you guys stick around, because I've been having a lot of fun with this series, so I hope you're having a lot of fun with it as well. So here we are in Veneris. I don't think we earned anything else in this category. Let's go outside. And it should be...
It's you.
Let's do some more sit-ups. I'm gonna safe state it again because I know y'all are gonna make fun of me.
Places and follow my
But
lead.
man, that was bad last time.
Good! 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 All right! That's right! All right! Good! All right! All right! Good!
There we go. That was pretty smooth.
That's it! Great!
We leveled up our body. Great.
It's you.
Alright, bridges.
Take your places and follow my lead.
Good! Good!
Now,
All
someone in
right.
my comments will have to tell
That's
me
right. All
if you know more
right.
about fitness.
That's right!
I'm not sure,
That's right!
like, what the
That's
point
right.
of a bridge is in real life.
What are you doing?
I mean, I distracted myself. But, like, I see that he's doing this, like, arching with his neck. Does that actually work? I mean, someone will have to tell me.
All right! All right! Good! That's right! Good! All right!
I don't know what's going on with that. Alright.
Good! That's right! That's right! Good!
I think it's because my brain's
Alright.
trying to read it backwards, and it's messing
All
me up.
right! That's right! All right! Good!
Yeah, that's definitely what it is, because my brain's trying to read it left to right, but like
That's
I
it.
said in the first
Great.
video, it's right to left. So if you're not used to that, it really throws you off. I hate to use save states, but the alternative is I load back all the way before we started training, and that just takes up more time, so.
Doing well.
Alright, now here's a cool feature. You see how now there's a listen option? He's going to fill us in on something that goes on at the Colosseum, so let's see what he has to say.
The main event for the next bout will be the Siege of Elysia. A replica of the fort will be created. You'll have to enter the fort and kill the enemies later.
Doing well. Here's the day's fortunes.
Alright, that's too many points there. Try and balance them out a little better. That should be good. And then we'll dump those two into offering.
Rest while you can.
Alright. So, Kirikos kind of spilled the beans on that one that I was trying to save as a surprise. But everyone probably knows, or maybe you don't, I'm going to fill you in. The Colosseum, of course, was known for mock battles. I'm sure everyone has heard about this, where they used to do replicas of actual battles that happened. So, this game, and one of my favorite features that this game has, recreates, I believe there's 8 different mock battles that you can play through, each of them based on a real historical event. So, we're not going to be able to do it next time because we're still not high enough rank, but once you get into the medium and high ranks, you're able to do the different mock battles. We are going to play through all of them on this channel because they're absolutely fantastic. If you guys did not know the history behind them, I will try and fill you in on some of the history as much as I'm able to. But basically, Elysia that he mentions is a really unique one, and each of them are unique. They have a different goal or strategy or enemy that you have to face, and some of the best unique loot that you can pick up comes from those fights. So when we get there, of course, we're gonna do it. But that's one of the big reasons I'm excited about this game on this channel, because it is just so awesome for me as a history fan, to really be able to see it and play it in that way, in a way that does feel authentic. So with that said, that's going to be it for this episode. Next time we're going to be at the Colosseum, and we can do some bouts. It's going to be a shorter episode, I think, because fighting at the Colosseum usually doesn't take as long, early on at least, because you're not high enough rank to do anything. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you stick around for the rest of the series. I'm having a lot of fun making it, so I hope you're having as much fun watching it. Hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.